Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hardware Acquisitions. I just wanted to make this quick video to show you guys my pickups from the last couple of weeks. If you guys have any ideas, by the way, let me know down in the comment section. Your feedback is very welcome. Also, sorry for the kind of crappy lighting conditions. I am filming this one during the night, but anyhow, without any further ado, let's get into the cards. And the first card up is the Radeon HD 5870. Focus. There we go. I picked up this card for around 20 bucks, so I'm really happy about that. I think this one is made by Dell because it's got this support bracket. That's really kind of annoying because I don't have a case that utilizes it and makes the card longer. Anyway, this is a really awesome looking card. I love this black and red cooler. It's got ATI Radeon branding all over it. I mean, come on. This thing is beautiful. But anyhow, this is a pretty powerful card back in the day. I do want to test this against my GTX 580, but I think I know how that's going to pan out. Might add a couple of other cards from the era in there. But I'm very excited to test this thing out, and it's an awesome looking card. The next card up is the Radeon HD 2900 Pro. So this is basically just a 2900 XT that's been cut down in a couple of ways. It has a core clock of 600 megahertz instead of 743, so pretty substantial drop. It's also got a 256-bit memory bus instead of 512-bit, so a lot less bandwidth than the 2900 XT. And also, instead of using an 8-pin and a 6-pin PEG connector, it's just got an 8-pin. So pretty interesting. I would like to test this card out, but unfortunately it's not going to happen because I tried to fire this card up and it just doesn't fire up. It's completely dead. I mean, the fan does spin. I mean, obviously the card powers up, but doesn't display at all. It doesn't even show up in device manager. The thing is just completely dead as a doornail. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I might try to bake it, see what happens there. But I don't really have high hopes. So for now, I'll just display this card, which actually wouldn't be bad at. This black and silver cooler is hella sexy. Even if it's not really in the best of shape, but still, it's an awesome looking card. Next card up, and this one I'm actually pretty excited about, is an EVGA GTS 640. But not just any GTS 640, no. It is the, wrong way, SSC model, which EVGA lists on their website as having 96 plus CUDA cores. So what the heck does that mean? Well, it actually has 112 CUDA cores, just like the 8800 GT that kind of came out before this card and rendered it useless from the start. But anyway, I heard this card actually performs pretty well against an 8800 GT, sort of falling between the regular GTS 640 and 8800 GTX in performance. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting card. Quite difficult to come by. EVGA obviously has the SSC model. I believe BFG Tech has one as well. It's the Extreme Edition, I think. And XFX has one of these cards as well. It's the Alpha Dog Edition. So yeah, not really something you see every day. But I'm really excited to test this out. I might want to get a 8800 GT to compare against it. We'll see. I originally got this card to test against my 2900 XT, but then I found out it was a 112 CUDA core version, and I'm like, yeah, not really sure if that's going to be a fair comparison. But anyway, I'm excited to test this thing out. And also, this thing looks pretty awesome. I like this sticker on the front of the card, and it's in really good condition. These stickers are usually really beat up, but this one's in really nice shape. The next card up is another NVIDIA 8000 series, and this is the 8600 GTS. And if you're familiar with this thing, you'll know that it was kind of a crap card back in the day. It only has 256 megabytes of memory and 32 CUDA cores, so it was really gimped compared to the rest of the lineup. But the main thing that made this card so bad was actually the 8800 GTS 320. As it was only around $75 more at the time and offered nearly double the performance, and they both required external power in the form of a 6-pin, so Yeah, that made this card look really bad. But I mainly got this thing to compare against another card, and let me show you that really quick. And that card is the HD 2600 XT. So this thing came out a little while after the 8600 GTS, but it performed pretty similarly to it, which meant that it was also really slow. At the very least, though, it doesn't require external power, so I guess it had that going for it. But yeah, these two things were pretty slow back in the day, but I really want to line them up against each other. I don't expect them to perform very well, of course, but I think it'll be fun to see how they stack up regardless. The last card I picked up was actually something kind of recent. Ooh, and that is the GTX 1060 3GB. So no, it's not the 6GB model, but I did get this thing for a really low price, so I'm pretty happy about that. These things are just everywhere after that mining crash, so yeah, you can pick these up really, really cheap. I want to line this thing up against some of my older cards, like the HD 7950 and GTX 770. Would be interesting to see how they stack up, but yeah, I don't usually review newer tech, so let me know what you guys want to see on this thing, because I'm not entirely sure what to do with it. Anyway, that'll be it for the cards I picked up. If you guys want to see anything specific, let me know down in the comment section. I'd like to hear your guys' ideas. But anyhow, I do have a lot of stuff in the works, some pretty exciting videos coming up, so stay tuned. Anyhow, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.